Good afternoon, or morning, or whenever you're watching this. You are about to enter into what I hope will be a very dynamic activity for you. I've taught this course face to face many times in the PhD program, many times in the EDD program, and at several other institutions other than Morgan. It's a good course. I think probably it's the best course in terms of the actual practicality of things you can take with you and use almost immediately than probably anything else we're teaching. Just so we're all on the same page, this is your textbook. Make sure I angle this correctly. This is the third edition. There is not a huge amount of difference between Division 1 and Divisions 1, 2, and 3. I wouldn't get 1. If you can get a good price on 2 or borrow 2, that's fine. The good thing about the authors of the textbook is that they all have served the jobs that you will be serving, probably as you move your way up the ladder. One of them, I forget which did what, but one of them has been all the way to a vice president and provost in student success. The other has been the same situation, vice president and provost in instruction. So you've got pretty much everything covered. And instruction gets the largest portion of any university budget, followed very closely now by student success. So I welcome you. It's going to be exciting. The course is fully ready to go. You shouldn't have any problem. You have my landline number. You have my cell number. Don't bother through the summer. I can't go to campus. I might not go anyway, but I can't go to campus. So if you just use the cell or the email if you have questions, that's fine. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do, I don't think I mentioned it in the outline, but that's fine. It'll be here. And I hope you would look at this right away. I'll be sending you an online introduction a little closer to the course. Since we don't start until the first week of June, I wanted to get a little bit ahead. I know you just about be finishing your spring courses. They've extended the grade system. I can't get in to give grades to my students until at least May the 1st, so I'm just going to wait on that. Okay. You've got a lot of information in there. Probably more than I really should have included, because I also know the problem I'm going to have is you get a lot of good stuff from distance. I've throughout my entire career, virtually longer than I care to remember, I've taught distance, but I've also been involved face to face in doctoral programs at 1, 2, 3 institutions, master's level beyond that at 2 institutions, undergraduate and community college. I've pretty much been all over the map. So I'll probably have too much information. It's easier to, how shall I say it? It's easier to sort that out when I'm seeing you every day, every week face to face. But as it stands now, I'm giving you the best. So what I basically had asked you to do with this material, I've put in a YouTube, which is what this is. I put in the slides, I'm sorry. And also, of course, you have a fair amount of reading to do. And one of the things that I tend to do is, as I am going through this material and some of the things you will be telling me, is that you found something good or you're dealing with an issue at your institution. And so I'll be doing some looking at that stuff and I'll be sending it to you. I would hope, and once you send me the little autobiography that I requested earlier, I'll get an idea how much you have the ability to work together. Things like the final synthesis project or analytical project, depending which way you go with it, you can do as a team. The shorter assignments that come is one every week. Those can be done collaboratively or individually. They're probably easier to do individually on those, but I'm open to just about anything. So the one thing I would like you to do, the first set of PowerPoint slides is about Carnegie Mellon University. I was very fortunate to do a 6-week postdoctoral research grant with them some years ago. And I like the way they do business at Carnegie. And so when you're looking at that is an attempt to give you the entire picture, the entire dynamic of budget. So pay careful attention. You will use that one again. What I'm interested in is, tell me also in that autobiography part, just how much involvement you have with budget, because one of the things that we're going to be starting to talk about is the dimensions of budget. Operating, of course, goes year to year. Sometimes when you start talking about activities that are specific to a function like building something or completing a grant, they have a timeline of from 1 year to as much sometimes as 5 years. And there may be some other things that you're working with that are even a mixture of both. And those are the kinds of things that you're going to be sharing with me. And believe me, I'll be sharing that back with your colleagues, and you can do the same. So anyway, good luck. Look forward to you. I have a famous mantra that I've been using forever, and that is, there are no problems that we together cannot solve. But I don't read minds. So if you don't tell me that you have a problem, a concern, whatever it may be, I can't help you. I can't outreach with you. We can't collaboratively solve that problem. So I'm only as far away as the phone or an email or a text. So welcome. I look forward to seeing you every now and again on video. But I'd like to be with you face to face, but that's not in the cards for this summer. Thank you.